I'm working for Birdwatch Ireland Swift Survey for Cavan County Council. We're doing 8 towns in Cavan this year. Very good. There's an awful lot of swifts in Cavan. It's really good compared to other counties. There's an awful lot of lakes, so there's good feeding grounds for birds to go out, and also there's a lot of nice old architecture too. So we started in May and finishing on the 8th of August. So the swifts generally arrive early May. They arrived late April this year, so they were actually a fortnight earlier than usual this year. They've got good weather on their migration across. They got good weather when they arrived, so they probably will fledge a lot sooner this year as well. Chicks fledge, they may possibly fly around the building once or twice, and then they set off straight away to Africa. They don't go with their parents, they go on their own. They generally fledge at night, and they just have sort of a magnetic sense to I think they group up, so they'll obviously fledge sort of a nest will fledge up around and about the same time. The colony will be arriving, their parents will be arriving back around about the same time. So they'll group up and go in small groups. And then when they're migrating back, they tend to come back in large groups. Very much, they talk to each other, so they'll be screaming on the way into a nest, and then you'll hear the birds in the building screaming, talking back. So they do talk to each other, and in that scream, they're actually duetting. So the birds are actually, it's a male and female duetting to each other, and we can't hear it, but with special audio recording, you can break the scream up and you can detect 2 birds. Right at the end, there's an individual chatter between the 2 birds, and they say that's how the 2 birds find their mate when they come back. They're also faithful to their partner, so they set off to Africa, dependently, the males and the females fly across independently, and back separately, and then when they get back to Cavan they have to find each other. There's a little bit of a chatter at the end of the scream, how they recognise each other. Here is a scream. Recent audio equipment that we've found out that it's a duet between the 2. And then they will be talking to the birds in the nest sites as well. So they are very social, very much like to live in colonies. With bricks in a house or in the gold houses, that's quite nice. It's 4 very small holes into the building, and they're actually purpose-built swift houses. So there'd be a brick which is like a hollow brick or a hollow block, which has a tiny little hole left in it for the swift to enter. And the swift flies at about 100, just slightly over 111 kilometres an hour, and when it enters its nest, it's going at about 50 kilometres an hour. And then it spreads its wings and fans its tail, and obviously has to stop very quickly before it hits the back of that brick, because the bricks are resisting. The swift's coming in at about 50 kilometres an hour, it has to stop before